Alright. This button. Now we're doing some Genshin. But y'all can't hear it. There you go. My eyes. Okay, cool. So I did a lot of stuff so far. Got a few things. There's some new quests that showed up. I do not want to do Tanari's quest yet, but we can actually now talk to Catherine from Sumeru because she's feeling better. Catherine! Hello. Welcome to the Adventures Guild. Hi, Catherine. Hello, Catherine. Greetings. You both look great today. Are you here to take commissions or deal with other affairs? Or are you both staring at me? Is there something of significance that you would like to inquire about? Maybe you just want to take commissions. Understood. You seem like a seasoned adventurer already. You can say that. And you must be well acquainted with the Adventurers Guild way of operation. Therefore, I won't waste your time going over it. If you have any questions for the guild, please feel free to ask me at any time. Please pitch in with the commissions in Sumeru City. Outstanding adventurers like you will surely be of great help to people here. Safe travels, traveler, at Scots. So we did unlock the quest to unlock the Travelers Guild here, which is pretty dope. We now also have access to Sumeru's ones, but I'm still focusing on Mondstadt's because Mondstadt. We have a lot of other quests that we can do, but we are going to be exploring finally. So, first order of business, I think we're going to start exploring kind of this upper area. Just kind of explore and see what's around here. There is reputation rewards. We do want to get to at least reputation level 2 before the day, but like, it's fine if we don't. Long. No reason to do Sumeru adventuring yet, because we don't get additional bonuses. Find some items, hooray! I actually also probably want to start the Graven Innocence quest. Actually continue it. But before we do that, I actually want to check how close we are with Reputation 2. Because once we do Reputation 2, there's a lot of stuff that we can unlock, and I really want to get that up. Hello. Adventure takes courage. We need Lop. Oh, great. The Gourmet Supremos right here. I guess commissions here do add to it. There's also other quests. So I think we're going to start... Let's see. There's this guy right here, which we don't need just yet. Get there. Let's start by exploring around here. Just gonna do some simple exploring. Yorimiya is almost dead. Go to the squad. Just gonna look around and see what we can find. Hello. Do that. So we're just gonna look at looking for chests, looking for interesting things, quests, that sort of thing. You know, just kind of go around and explore. It's been a while since we've done like an actual exploring stream. It's nice to kind of be back. Let's kind of see what's around here, you know. We do also want to defeat a lot of these fungus enemies, so that way we can get...
Solidify. Burst forth.
Oh shit. Excuse me. We need stuff for Tanari and we need stuff for Colette. Excuse me. You can't be doing this, little buddy. I hate the fact that they fly because we don't have any actual... Oh, my team. I do, if anyone also does have whatever it's called, does have their world open, I would like to gather materials. Hello. So you're an Ermite desert crawler. These sword dangers may be found in many scattered mercenary groups that hail for the desert. They'll unleash the ominous spirit sealed in the weapon after taking a certain amount of damage to enter an infused form. They greatly boost their combat capabilities. Once this infused form ends, they will enter a weakened state for one time when the infused form matures.
Gather. Order guide
We
you.
also get the,
Burst forth.
this thing.
Feel this ancient power.
Don't know what the brocade is, but that's fine. Hi. You are dead. A lot of notes. Faded red Stacy. This is just a lot of stuff to look around and just kind of see what we can find. In fact, actually, what I should do is not that one. Maybe it's this one. Yeah. There is a few things up. There are a few things up here, excuse me. That is worth our time. Such as over here.
Stabilize.
But it is possible I already have. Excuse me, Third. You're dead. So. So there's a lot of stuff that apparently is up here, or not up here, but around here. We just can't see it yet. So I just want to, you know, look around, see what we can find. Do some quests, hopefully, and I'm just gonna clear off our little map here that I'm using. That way we're not, like, mostly, wandering around aimlessly. Just somewhat wandering around aimlessly. There are also stones up there, interesting. Looks like there's supposed to be a chest around here. What's going on over here? Hello. Love these these guys who they're just here. They're just minding their own business. It's nice to actually be able to farm stuff. I haven't really done this in a while, so
Solidify.
luckily we are hella strong, so this should not be difficult.
This isn't good. Jackpot.
And I believe that's this one. Yes. Okay. There's also our good old... Yeah, there's Dendroculus around that we need to pay attention to. There's also these things. Just need to be aware of. But I believe what we're looking for is up top there. Let's just go up here. Let me see if I can fly. Nope. No. Let's get over here. Get some eremites. Eremites, whatever they're called. There we are. They're the ritual of the Animo Slime. My favorite ritual. Do your little dance. Hello. I hear you're an animal slime. Don't you dare try to fly away. Meanwhile, this guy over here is like, excuse me. We spent very long to try to get up here. And they died.
Oh, what a
Mark
cute
that
treasure
off.
coffin.
Treasure coffins. Our Dendroculus up there, and there's actually these things that you can go around to get these. So that is that one gotten. So just want to make sure we're going everywhere. That green thing is something else entirely, but we'll deal with that here in a moment. It's actually, so I believe these things can be like unlocked with power at Dendro. I think that's what it is. That's when they come in contact with Dendro. So for that, we do need this team. Once again, this team is not like super powerful. So here, this just kind of shows us that there's that over there. How do we get up there? That's the question. Do you want to get up there? I'd like Tanari also to be higher level. I don't have any of the materials. So once again, if you are on Genshin and have Triana Siege. Just as the Trialoxia creatures have normal scorch and activated forms, these Triana Seeds, which can reveal hidden objects, have similar statues. When scorched, they will stop moving, and when normal, they will move along a fixed path. When activated use Electro, they release an even larger pulse.
Live. Rain outlines your.
A lot of it kind of. So we need to use Electro on it? Explorer. The seen and unseen. When Trialoxian creature activating his Electro, they release a True Sense Pulse that may be able to display the location of certain hidden things. Like this. This is what gets us up here. So we need to deactivate these. I don't remember how that's supposed to work. I think we need the resonance thing. Dragana.
Burst forth.
No, my sword.
Alright. Don't know how those work. Slime. Nope. Alright. All the way at the bottom. Bottom. Oh. Charged attacks. I see. I think it's just better if I use this team, honestly. So Kokami. I don't have Dendrogranum anymore, so I should probably do something about that.
We're way behind schedule.
Are we way behind schedule? I don't know.
The agenda.
Oh, it just wants me to just jump from right here. Cool. Awesome. Easy stuff. Excuse me? Thank you. Like, pardon me.
We're way behind schedule.
How that's supposed to work. Oh, hello, another chest. Make sure we get all these chests because there are, once again, a lot of stuff that we need to collect here. We'll use this team for right now, but once again, once we get everyone to level 90, that is part of the team that we want to use. That is the main focus moving forward. The thing is, I need materials. So, do I have any materials?
There's nothing wrong with reaping a reward every now and then.
Whatever. Yeah, I have way too many. Luckily, this is good for officials, so we'll just this up right now. This. Get these done. This is what we wanted for official. Like, Cheese and I went through and figured out kind of what we want for everybody. So we are perfectly fine using all of this. Wow, that is incredibly delayed. Hold on. I need to deactivate, reactivate this. It's a problem. Sometimes Elgato just there's just that little bit of latency. Also, my 20 million Mora. This should be good for Fischl. And I know where I'm going to be farming Fischl's equipment from, so we'll be doing that relatively soon as well. There's a lot. Good stuff, though. Good stuff. That should be good enough. What is over here? Spores. Something died over here, and it gave me fungal spores. Fuck here, some dendro. Alright, let's use some dendro then. All of them? What if that's not all of them?
Keep up.
And yeah, I was about to say. There we go. Should be everything. Or not. Let me see. So I think we start with you. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, he said. Oh, it's because I was standing on top of it. That's funny. I was standing on top of it and the thing was like, that's not how that works. So cool. We unlocked the new domain. I believe this domain is the one that is for the artifacts. Something good. No, never mind. This is for something else. So let's use Team Hootown. Just to check it out. What do we got here? Hello.
Stabilize.
These two little guys are like, hello, we're here. All right. Interesting. Strong. No, you can't do that. Fungal things. Beat 18 opponents. Interesting. I don't know why I just did the thing that I just did. Don't worry about it.
Coming to be.
Rain cutter.
There we go. These guys are all attacking me. They're all gonna laugh at you.
Order guide.
Give me this. Grab that. Do this.
Moment of birth.
For a second, I thought it wanted me to kill all of the opponents with like in 20 seconds, and I was like, I don't think I'm even that good for that.
Solidify. Coming to be.
You can't do this. Dead and dead. Now we fight these things. I did the wrong thing again. Whatever.
We'll have order.
40 seconds in between, not bad.
Live. Witness my great undertaking.
No, my sword. Let me weave you a verse.
Boom. Piece of cake. Visions of admiration. Nice. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's leave. It looks like there's also quite a few quests around here that we can do, so let's see if we can also find those. Also want to
Stabilize. Come into being.
Excuse me. I need your spores, please. Where'd you go, buddy? There you are. You like hiding, don't you? Excuse me.
Live.
No, my sword.
Witness my great undertaking. Who is on right now, by the way? I can potentially... Sushi! Maybe. Also, bear back real quick. Music. Boom, I am back with soda. Delicious. It's definitely not nutritious. Alright, let's go find this, there's a Celia around here somewhere. Looks like up top. See if we can go find them. There they are. Follow the Sealy. Follow the wonderful Sealy. Take me to Celia. And Sumeru is just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Certainly worth the extra mile.
Alright. So it looks like there's also something of note down here. I don't know why I'm this team. I should really be sticking with this team. I'm also gonna heal you. So when I entered this area for the first time, there was like a thing that popped up, or like there was a dialogue from Paimon talking about how weird this place is. So I believe there are quests or something. Hello. Down you go! Oh, but I believe there's something around here. Well, this is... There's something that cannot be seen with these seeds. That thing right there. So do... Boom, boom. Activate. Fly up. Let's see what this does. Whee! Oh, cool. Dendroculus. So seems to be something we can activate over here. Let's get here. I need Dendro.
One with the forest.
There you go. Off two. Oh, this is just another way to get over here. That's pretty cool that there's so many different ways to get to different places around here. I don't think it's a good idea though for me to go there. What happens if I hit you? So I need dendro resonances. You are bouncy, aren't you? So there's those mushrooms that I need. Kalei needs these mushrooms. I don't know where this other one... Oh no, I know. This other one's like super high up. It's good to know that these are back though. They're most definitely back now. So what are we looking for? Seems to be a very, very interesting place, that is for sure. Oh, hello. Meanwhile, this Animo slime is like, hello, we're here. Hi, don't move, because otherwise you will... Okay. I was like, you're gonna fall into the water, Mr. Animo slime.
Next on the agenda, there's nothing wrong with reaping a reward every now and then.
So there's a lot to do. Looks like... There's a lot of things that it looks like I can't really access right now, according to this. Let's go over here. Looks like there is something, yeah. So there are a few chests in like different areas. These toucans up here. Toucans! Ow! You're a jerk! Okay, well, I just beat them real fast.
There's nothing wrong with reaping a reward every now and then. Next on the agenda.
Alright. I actually kind of want to unlock these, so what I'm going to do, instead of Yoimiya, I think I'm actually going to use Tanari.
Let's go gather some.
So where you bring this? Over there? What? Oh, also there's probably a mushroom. Yes, there is. Need to make sure that I'm also gathering these mushrooms. This is for Kalei, and I need these mushrooms badly. So it's actually really nice to travel around here because, like, really easy with all this stuff. Is that below me? It is. So yeah, Kalei is the one who needs all of these. I believe this one is it. Can I get you? Can I get you, please? I see you up there, but why can I not get you?
Keep up.
Oh, hello. It's like it's up there, I swear. It's most definitely not. Excuse me. You can't attack me like that. That's rude. But you all give me four fungal spores, so I appreciate it. Some more stuff over here. I just gotta be very, very observant so I can get these. I'm actually curious where. So this one's in here? No. It's down at the bottom? Or is it above? Oh, it's probably above. No! I'm going down! Yeah, it's in that big mushroom above us.
We're way behind schedule.
That's the tough part with some of these, is like finding them is really, really tough because they could be anywhere. Oh, oddly enough. What? So it says, are you okay? Maybe it's in this giant thing. It totally is. Totally is. Some birds. Gotta make sure I'm grabbing these as best I can, because... Oh, I need a lot for Kalei. Oh, look at that. There's one down there. There's also a few of these enemies over here. Let's go grab this one. Once again, though, if anyone's kind enough to let me go to their world so I can steal their resources, I mean, generously take their resources. I don't know how to say that kind of. Give me your damn shit. I'd appreciate it. Can I climb up here? The answer is yes. Let's see. Here. Awesome. Some more mushrooms. So many mushrooms. Give me all the mushrooms. So many toucans, too. Toucans are like, yo, I'm here. I'm just chilling. Please. So there's probably one up there. Can I get there in with the vine? I think the answer is yes. The answer is yes. Boom. There's so many of them around here. Okay, so where am I right now? There's a Dendroculus, which I believe is going to be up in one of these. I don't know if we can see the grapple from here. No, we're going to have to probably use this. Where are you bringing it? Up there? Okay. Because I think we can see it from here. Almost, almost. No. Where do you... Excuse me, slimes. What? Up here. Where the heck am I? This is uncharted territory. So I guess we'll grab this while we're here.
Let's move out.
Excuse me.
Access denied.
What is this? Excuse me? Oh, you're gone. That thing is dead.
Can't see.
No. Do I need something? Possibly? Alright, I need the enemy to come back. Enemy? You okay? What the hell is wrong with this thing? Oh, here you are. Hello? Hold on, sorry, wrong end. Listen, you can't be falling down like that. Supposed to do something about this? Get the feeling I'm supposed to bring something there. I don't see anything that would wager that. What are you? Hello. What is you? You are a flower that is trapped in something.
Keep up.
So many questions.
We're way behind schedule.
So much curious stuff. So much cryo slimes? Hello, cryo slimes. Nice to see that you're here. Ow. Don't like being frozen? Oh, this is bad. There we go. There we go. Oh, excuse me. Need to kill you. It's for the good of the world. That slime had a family and kids! Well... that's unfortunate.
Smell of treasure.
Oh.
Strange.
Wait, so there's the Dendroculus. Why was I feeling like I was on a rant wild goose chase here? Where are you? Okay. And you also making stuff over there. But why? That's the question, but why? I don't know. This guy's freaking out about something. Oh god. No. Bad. Freaking dendro slimes. Thinking they can do whatever they want. are on the side of a mountain. Kalapata... Oh, what? Some lotus. Got it. So some lotuses around here, too.
We're way behind
There's a
schedule.
lot of things around here. There's a lot of stuff to do, which I like. I do actually like the fact that there is, you know, a lot of... Okay, let's get full before we scale this mountain, because there is some stuff around here, it looks like. Like, I do like the fact that they give you a reason to scale things, and they give you something to, like, actually easily, more easily scale mountains. Kind of great. And it's like almost like they want you to, which is insane. Think about it. I'm gonna take a guess that's more of those small flowers up here. There's something around there. Oops. Grab these two. Probably gonna need that for somebody at some point. This looks like kind of hell to climb, right? Also, this the Electro Regisvine is also very far down below, looks like. Don't really know how to get to the Electro Regisvine, but it's definitely there. Deep, deep, deep underground. Let's hopefully... I'm gonna take a guess that this teleport waypoint's also underground too. But there is some stuff up here that we should probably look for. Oh, we're up here. Yep, it is most definitely down. There's also this. Seal the stone pillar. This unique sort of stone pillar seems to be the key for sealing certain ruined machines. Its power to neutralize energy within them, which will then release the machines from the seal, but you aren't usually supposed to be... Sure. Alright, so to unleash things, we need pyro.
More companions.
Okay. Wait, I just need Dendroculus. I was like, no, I'm gonna need to keep switching back between Tenari and such. It's like, no. Just I need to destroy these things. Go, and I've got one more over here. And Ganyu should be able to take care of this pretty handy. You are just a ruin. Yeah, you are just a ruin turret. Which is not too difficult to fight. It's actually been a while since we fought one. But you are dead. Oh, and we get a good chest. Looks like it's an exquisite chest.
Beautiful
I'll
treasures
take
are
that.
cause for great happiness.
And not all these are marked, unfortunately, but that's okay. There is also a Dendroculus over here. Oh, wait a second. Oh, I see where I am right now. I was like, where am I in relation to what's going on? And it's like, oh, I know where I am. This is where I am. This is where I'm exploring. This is the stuff of glory. We got this. How do we get... No, give me the Dendroculus. Oh, hello. What is this? What are you doing here? There you go. Got it. It's protecting this mint. It totally is mint.
Allow me.
Motherfucker. They were protecting this one flower, like their life depended on it. And And then this appear. What the heck is going on? We destroy one flower and the world's like, all right, cool. You killed the flower. That's what we wanted you to do. Now we need you to just like keep going this way. Trust me, it's perfect. It's a luxurious chest. It's hilarious. Are we getting an achievement for this?
Smell of treasure.
Just why?
Strange.
Just why? Why is this a thing? What's up here? See, I see those weird statues. I don't know what they're used for. Nope, don't Razor. Razor, I don't need you to do that, buddy. Interesting. So we can't really... Oh, hello. Did I mean to do something wrong? Excuse me?
Time for a light show.
No. Sorry, I'm gonna need y'all to die real fast. Something dendro in there. Is there chips? What's with this statue? Do I need like dendro? I need little dendro buddy for this? What's the thing? But how do I get it?
Access denied.
Am I really sure? There's a lot of weird things going on, that's for sure. It's cool that I can get up here though. Seems like there's a reason to be up there, but like, I don't know why. What's the reason for being up there? What's the deal with this thing up here?
We're way behind schedule.
I don't understand. There's a house over here. What's in this house? Hello? Did I break their pots? There's like a little something around here, I guess. I don't know really how to describe it. So it says there's something important over here too. Oh, there's the ceiling. Look at this. Look at that cool lake over there. And then barren wastelands. And also the edge of the world. Hello, Sealy. Where are you going? Please don't stop in midair. You'll be my least favorite Sealy if you do that. So star shrooms. Why do I need star shrooms? I don't understand. Wait, where is your... Wait, are you gonna bring me inside the thing? Oh, that'd be cool if that was the case. Or maybe the Sealy's activate? No, never mind. The thing is just right here. Alright.
Beautiful
I thought it was
treasure
gonna be a
for
cool
great
thing, but
happiness.
apparently not. But apparently not. Also... So much exploring, so much to do, so much to see in Genshin through and through. Honestly, like the serene exploration in this game was just a good time. Always an enjoyable time. Hello. Ah, the treasure hoarders. Nice to see y'all. Coming in from downtown. Razor. What? That person just changed completely. Hi.
Allow me, born of ice and frost.
Do we know why they say another test subject? Like, is there any reason for this? Excuse me. You can't kill me. It's like, that's against the rules, mister. It's against the
There's
rules.
nothing wrong with reaping a reward every now and then.
Alright, let's go up here. Alright. I think there is a Dendroculus like around here or something. Could be wrong. Got it. So, there's this over here. If we go down here, we will find sleepy things. Oh, don't attack me. Yeah, so there's got these hilly churls just chilling. Oh no, Biggins is following us, and Biggins is dead. It just wanted a friend. It just wanted to be loved. It just wanted to... I don't know. Alright, hello. There's these little flower things. Interesting. Here we are. Welcome to, the underground section here. Some more mushrooms and
This on
stuff.
the agenda?
There's also probably things to grab.
We're way behind schedule.
Which looks like I have to jump up from right here? Is that how this works? Let's go like this. Draculus is... yeah. There we are. Hello! And we get some crystal flies, always a good time. Also sounded like the ceiling. But anyway, this is this cave. This cave exists. Looks pretty big. And there is a ceiling here. There's also little mushroom things. It's weird how these guys are like not immune to their respective elements. I think they're only immune to Dendro, which is weird because it's like, why? Let's switch to Dendro. It's weird that like Cryo doesn't do anything in here, but
I'll lead the way.
it's fine. There you go. There. It's a full path. Here. There's something right there. Something all these places, I guess. What's up? I broke it. That's right, I broke the thing. Dude, that guy just died in one hit. Like, destroyed. Was there any purpose to what I just did, besides getting you back home? Answer no. Answer
Empty chest. Good for storage.
yeah, those good empty chests. These are... oh, hello. What are you doing? Oh, this is bad for you. Don't worry, I'll follow you down. Fuck. They're trying so hard to stay above, but it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work, I tell ya. It's destroyed. That is a remarkable
Good for
chest.
storage.
Get cool things. So now we are up here. Can I get back up there with the power of Vine Whip? I'd like to get back up here with the power of Vine Whip, but all possible. Where's the power of Vine Whip? Oh, there's a springy mushroom. Whee. Thank you. It's like, hold up, dude, you missed some stuff. Oh, hello. Didn't mean to do that. So where is... Did I miss one of them? Well, no, there's a Somali... Excuse me, I thought you died. Pardon me, I thought you died. Oh, no. Up here? No. Is there another training target somewhere around here that I missed? I wonder if there's another one. Pretty sure I destroyed them. Right? Because we destroyed this one. And then we went over here and destroyed that one. This one's all the way up here. But like, this one's down. There is one over there. Let's see. Are you one of them? No, you just have one of these inspection things. Investigate things. Supposed to be only one. Oh. I read the thing and it told me exactly what to do, as it usually does. It says kill all the hilichurls and destroy all the things. I did do that. So why is it not? Excuse me. I destroyed what you wanted me to destroy, game. Excuse me. I'm pretty confident I destroyed everything you wanted me to destroy. So why aren't you working? Game's like, listen, you tried to destroy things, but it just, we could not let you destroy anything else. I was like, all right, fine. Excuse me. Oh, sorry. Let me just bounce up again. Bounce up again. Perfect. Grab this. Oh, there's one at the beginning. Look at that. There's 4 of them. Some people can't count, but I can. Schmeck. And if we go over here, see? It's right there. Frickin' liars. They're like, oh, there's only 3. There's actually 4.
Empty chest. Good for storage.
Hope you guys like that voice line, because that's all you'll ever hear. Alright, let's see what's going on up here. Another mushroom? There more shrooms? Hold on, just wanted to make sure. Any shrooms up? No. Well, potentially. There could be some down below. I don't care. Alright, let's just keep going and seeing what's through here. Grab this lizard. View. View. Some of those. Oh, interesting. Okay. Ow. That's what it is. But you do damage, and you suck. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna just do damage. Oh, hello. And this brings us right back out here. Isn't that nifty? Okay. Pretty nifty, isn't it? Oh, there's a mirror meteor. Oh, hello! What are they, spin crystals? Radiant spin crystals. There's still a few we need to get, but good to know. Then we got a mirror maiden? Still have so many of those freaking crystals to find. But most of them are just buying them from the traveling salesperson. Excuse me. You're dead? What? Okay. This person appears like, hold up, you beat my friend.
Over here.
What? Okay, hit me with the 1-2, I understand.
Look at me. Just once more.
Okay. Is there a third one? Is there another one? Oh, but there's little houses up here. This is confusing. There's also just, it feels like there's quite a lot of stuff I'm also missing too. Also, I think there's more mushrooms. Those pyro slimes are very protective of their property. Don't interfere. They will kill you. They might look like innocent normal pyro slimes, but they will murder you. Inconclusively. Or conclusively. One of the leads. On the plus side.
Access denied.
You do realize you're weak to cryo, buddy. It's like, oh no, cryo, that's not supposed to be here. It's like, haha.
Treasures are a cause
You
for
thought
great
that's
happiness.
not supposed to be here.
We're way behind
But in
schedule.
fact, it was. It was dumb. That's all I got. Oh, well, this one's an easy spot. There are some Dendroculus that I have seen that I just never got. That's mostly because I really want to get them. Ooh, electro crystals. Ooh, I think this is where our buddy is. Oh, excuse me, I need you to die, please. Very important that I get you to die. Thank you. It is. Electro Regisvine.
We're way
Leave
behind
our
schedule.
telephone behind it. We will not be fighting the Electro Regisvine for a while. I believe those are the things that we're gonna need. Electro Regisvine drops are what we're gonna need for Dory. Once Dory becomes playable. Till then, I don't really have any motivation to use it as such. What are you? Oh. Grab you, just in
We're way
case we
behind
might need
schedule.
you. See what's around here. Do I need to be quick? Looks like it. Dude, they're little top dudes. Okay. Oh, there are definitely more I need to attack. It's fighting me. Something is fighting me, but I don't... Oh, hello. What are you doing over there? What the heck? They're like all in different places. Did I just kill that? I just killed that from such a far distance. That's hilarious. That is actually hilarious. Alright, so you are another one. Okay. Oh, is this the third one? Excuse me, pardon me. Oh wait, I can just kill you from right here. So there's one more in there? I think there's one more in there. Stop it! Is there... We saw another one around here, didn't we? Is there one that's like in the air somewhere? Hey, what's the purpose of this stuff? I'm so confused.
Next on the
Okay.
agenda.
So that's another one. So then with the dendrorate... Oh, hello. No! They disappeared from me. They're like, no, you're not allowed. There you go. That work. Meanwhile, at the beginning of the cave, Or in the middle of the cave, rather. So that must be right here. Nope. This is a completely different chest.
There's nothing wrong with.
Alright. So, we found quite a few things, but we do need to go up top. So I think I'm going to go over to the Statue of the Seven. Grab. There's a Sealy thing around. But I need more shrooms. Where are you bringing that? There. Cool. Excuse me. I just need to grab some shrooms real fast. There you are. Perfect. Alright, so what else is up here? Anything important? Oh, hello. Swift as the wind. I'm guessing that's if I find a certain amount of these guys, huh? Use Catalyze Reaction to recover what should have been lost. Activate 3 wind currents in Matayama Forest. Okay. Where does this take me? I can see. Oh, hello. I can see my house from here. I can also see this. You want me to travel? Interesting. That is important. Did I miss that one? I did. I thought it was chasing me. I was like, I'm scared. Whee! Got it. Nice. Easy stuff, easy stuff. Maybe not everything. Is there more mushrooms over here? I don't know if this is more mushrooms or this is just something else. I think this is the one I was looking for right underground, huh? I'm gonna say that that's not mushrooms. In fact, I'm gonna say that that is most definitely not mushrooms and is something else entirely. What is going on over here? An item on my wish list is available. Hooray! Yo, freaking, oh, this one. I looked at this and was like, meh. Hello, Ermites.
Hold the line! Born of ice and frost.
Ow, I died from being frozen.
Beautiful treasures are a cause for great
Now,
happiness.
what else do we got? Investigate. We want to try to investigate these as best we can, but nothing too crazy. Now I gotta go down here. And there's also a teleport thing. Man, this teleport thing is actually like within spitting distance. What? Literally looks like it's in spitting distance. Down here? No, it's deep underground. Good old deep underground stuff. Actually, here's a question. Is Kalei able to level up? Yes, Kalei is able to level up. That is important. Those levels, awesome. All right, I need to figure out how many times I need to defeat the doodad. Also, we're definitely not hitting reputation 2 before 2 o'clock. That's fine. Once again, there's still a lot of stuff that we need to do to get there, so we'll hold off on it. Missions, though, I think do help with it.
Beautiful treasures are a cause
Sure.
for great happiness.
Let me go back to the Statue of the Seven, because I think with the Statue of the Seven, one, also two, there's this. Probably should do this while I'm at it. That's right. Gotta kill frickin' early churls. Early churls? Early
You're
churls.
way behind schedule.
Easy. Well, that one was piece of cake. Awesome. There's another Sealy. There's the Sealy. Like, where's the Sealy? There it is.
We're way behind schedule.
Excuse me, Sealy, you are like way far away. Like incredibly far away. Jesus. Why are you so far away from your home? Okay. There's a lot of stuff up there I gotta go find too. Also, there's a Dendroculus right nearby, so something to take care of. Please don't stop there, because if you stop there, I'm gonna hate you. It's like, please don't. Just don't. Why are you so slow? Move faster. Move faster. I want to collect your treasure. Also need to collect the Dendroculus. And vanish. Give me the chest. Perfect.
Perhaps whoever left these behind was also fulfilling a contract.
Don't think so. Alright, let's fly over here so we can get this Dendroculus. But those two animal slimes, they're just chilling. 3 of them! Oh, they're a happy family. We will not murder them. Probably. Do you want to attack? Another Ermite camp. I say Ermites, but I think it's like Ermites is what it actually is. Oh, they're like a mix of treasure hoarders. I wonder if the Ermites are like a branch of treasure hoarders. Feels like it.
Smell of
Alright, we are getting close to that area though. There's also Fire Jungle, Kapala Jungle. There's also a lot of stuff up here to the right that I should probably try to do. So yeah, back to the Statue of the Seven. We're gonna swing to the right. I could probably just climb up there. Honestly, it's probably the best. And then after climbing up here, we'll do some exploration. There's actually something very interesting according to this map. We should probably do first, but also, like, we don't need to. There's like a little lake around here. Yeah, there's that lake, looks pretty interesting. It's angry! It's dead! Oh, there's hilly churl versions of it. Okay, that's cool. There's hilly churl versions of the, like, stampeding dudes. That's cool. There's also these tiger things, which I don't know what they are, but they drop a lot of meat. Poaching is bad. Just a friendly reminder. Why? Before I do this, let's at least start the thing that's down here. Sumeru roses. I also need to make sure I grab more things for Tanari. That's another thing I need to do.
Come on, focus.
So much stuff to get.
We're way behind schedule.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Oh, hello.
Blaze over.
This is not gonna go well for these guys. They're like, hello! We were here first. It's like, no. I think you're just destroying the ecosystem. Clea would be excited, though. That's for sure. Anything that involves blowing up fish, Clea would. I need to. Can I grab this from here? I can. There we go. So now we can take this all the way up. And doing this is actually important. Instead of climbing the mountain manually. Hello. I'll sit here, and it's pretty. How the hell am I supposed to get that?
Enshroud.
Oh, hello. Whee! There we go. I was like, how the heck was I supposed to get that? That makes a lot more sense. Oh, there's a sleepy boy over here. Sleepy, sleepy, sleepy boy. And now it's dead. Once again, wildlife. Even don't really care too much about it. Alright. So here's the thing. Are we going to be now in Sumeru? Or are we... Like, are we in Sumeru? Or is this now going to be... Liwa? Chest down here. I think this is Liwa. Maybe not. Excuse me. I hear you have a chest. Ooh. Hello, Hilly Charles. Oh, where the heck? What the heck? Excuse me. Fine. You know what? Nope. That's right. You over there? Do you see me? What the fuck? Who the heck is shooting me? You? There's potatoes? Alright, what else? That chest is guarded. Very, very, very well guarded. Is there another one around here somewhere? Hello? You are free now. Let's go.
Next on the
Give me the
agenda,
chest.
beautiful
I love what
treasures
somebody
are
says
cause
on
for
this,
great happiness.
Somebody on this freaking map left a comment. Says, damn, we're killing the people of Conria for 2
way
primo
behind
gems. Entirely off. Though it is 5 primo gems, not 1 or 2. Does that make it better? Who knows? I mean, we're kind of relieving them of their mortal coil, I guess. Want to consider it like that. Is this actually Sumeru or is this Liwa? Can't tell where we are. It's like kind of on the corner? Guess. Well, we got exploding barrels. This. That. That. If I hit that one, got it.
Beautiful treasures.
Doesn't
are
matter
cause
because
for
I do
great
want to try to
happiness.
100% every single area, even though haven't done that as of yet. But there are still a few. What? That said something. I wasn't paying attention.
We're way behind schedule.
Y'all saw that, right? I'm not crazy, am I?
Next on the agenda,
What was I doing? Didn't something totally pop up? Could be crazy. I thought I just saw some, like a little prompt pop up. I think it was to dig. It might have been to investigate. Is there something that I'm missing? Hold on, let me... Artifact? No. Aura? No. No. It's been still... Mark that one off. I swear I, like, saw something. That was weird. It's been my imagination, I guess. I just like I turned to look at the thing and I looked back and I swear it was like, hey, this thing, and I was like, oh, cool. Most definitely could be wrong, and I also could just be very, very tired. Also, we are definitely in Liwa. The music's definitely Liwa. I mean, there is a chest over here. I'm just gonna grab it. This guy is guarding it. Hi, buddy. We killed your friend. Ow.
Hold the Covenant of the Deep.
Been a while since I've tried to fight one of these guys that are just flying.
Let's move out.
There we go. It's like it's been a long time since I had to fight one of those like that.
For great happiness.
It's been a very, very long time.
We're way behind schedule.
Oops. Wrong button. Good thing I didn't press triangle. Good fun stuff. Guess I'm just checking some stuff here while I'm here.
Next on the agenda.
This guy. Oh man, this Rockwood Lolachurl.
Focus.
Not difficult in the slightest. Need to destroy your armor, sir. A lot of stuff going on here. Nope. Not an uphill battle. Also, why did that sounded like Ganyu's voice and not Kokomi, but it might be just me just getting more and more tired. I'm just not super paying attention to things. I'm surprised we really haven't come across any chests, or not chests. Obviously we've been coming across chests. Surprised we really haven't come across any, excuse me? You okay, fungus buddy? I know I need to kill you, but like, a little jarring.
Beautiful treasures are a cause for great happiness.
No, what I was gonna say though is, surprised I really haven't found any quests, which is weird because like the entire area we just were in, according to the map, has a bunch of quests associated with it. We did not find a single one, which leads me to believe that I'm missing some prerequisites. I can really assume. Hey, what up, y'all? Treasure hoarders. Nice to see y'all. They're all fucked. Oh. I was like, what's going on? I was surprised it was only two of the big guys, but it was not. It was more.
Smell of treasure. Strange.
So, looks like there's one other thing around here. That is this. So let's go grab this. Oh, these are sprinting flowers, huh? That is correct. Okay, I was like, wonder what those flowers are. That makes a lot more sense.
These things useful?
Okay. So we got actually quite a good amount so far. So you... Where does it say?
I keep watch. You leave, you call me.
Don't think I have that teleporter. Do I? No. Gotcha. Okay. It's another teleporter thing that I gotta be aware of. This was where the dude was. So I would like to climb higher. There's more Dendroculus around here. Or there's another Dendroculus. There's also a few other things. And then I think when we get to 9.5 hours, I'm gonna go and we're gonna do some achievements that we have yet to do. Not Sumeru based, because once again, there are still a lot of things in this game that I have yet to do. Mostly because I'm really dumb, but like, we can get them done. So we're gonna do those today. Or tonight, rather. You know, instead of actually getting Reputation 2 in Sumeru, but we're not in a huge rush for it, admittedly. Really not in a rush. That pig wanted a GTFO ASAP. Grab this. Nice. Treasure hoarders? Yep, more treasure hoarders. But I want to do some more world, some more Wonders of the World achievements that we may not have. So, we're gonna get those done. Should be pretty straightforward.
Treasure. Strange.
Should be very, very straightforward. I also really want to, can't wait to see what's high in the sky. What the hell? There it is. I also want to make sure I collect, whatchamacallit, collect, Tanari's stuff as well. We did collect a lot of collays, but I do also need to, go to the people's worlds and hopefully get some more. Which I suppose I'll worry about later. Oh, hello. There's a few here. There's like 2. Huh. That's good to know. So do you need Nilapala or Tanari? I do know where a few of them are. I don't know where all of them. So, hey, Ramen.
Empty
I'm just
chest.
chilling.
Good for storage.
How was your stream? How'd it go? Peaches. Anything special about here? Cabbage and a carrot. Oh, looks like there's a chest right here. My Sumeru roses. I have too many. Oh, look, air mites. Still going? Nice. You playing killer or are you playing survivor? I imagine you're probably playing killer.
Empty chest. Good for storage.
Oh, is this a world quest or is this a bonus one? Killer. No one's on. Gotcha. I know Dale and some others were on earlier, but so Fontaine Mentrant. Was that just something me? I'm assuming I finally got far enough. Closed because sold for enough. Huge waste. So this was just one of those side quests, right? That does give companionship experience, huh? Was not aware. Was not aware at all. Also, there's a Sealy. Joe, Sumeru's so freaking vast. So much cool stuff, so much to do. In 4 minutes, I'm going to be doing some achievements for Genshin that I'm missing. At least try to plan those out. I think there's another Sealy around here or something.
We're way behind schedule.
So there's one. I think there's one further down. Yeah. I know Dale's group has not been super interested in playing. Yeah, they have not been like super interested in playing DBD lately, just because I guess a lot of people are DBD'd out, which is fair. I think people will be excited when Wesker comes out. I'll be sure, but you know, you never know. Surprised that these guys were like that. Whisper. I mean, I've been playing Apex. Getcha. It's a sweet flower farm, but I guess one of these must be fake. Nope. Aha! Collecting all of them reveals this dude. Once again, when things just look out of place. There we go. Exquisite chest.
Empty chest. Good for storage.
Cool. And then there's a dendro thing around here, it looks like. Looks like it. Don't think it's high up in the sky. I'm hoping not. It is underground. Yeah, it looks like it. Underground. Ooh, okay. Hi, Raj. Hello. Need help? You look strong and energetic. What here? Okay.
Can't see.
So how do I do this? Alright, well, let's, alright, I need to go collect more stuff for Tanari. I think the stuff is up here? I think. I really should start getting those. I need to get the stuff for Tanari before I really do much else. My grinding spot for it is all around here, so let's go grab these, and then we're gonna go do some achievement hunting. So hooray for achievements. I think to make this easier, instead of Kokomi, I'm gonna switch to Mana. So I can at least do this. I know there's a few over here. I don't really know what that is, and I'm not really too keen on figuring out. There's also a bunch of little crocodiles or something. I'm stuck in the waterfall. That was weird. You. Grab you. Yeah, so these like basilisk crocodile looking things. For some reason, there's like a bunch you can fight down here. Don't know why, but they're there. Just chilling. How do I get back up? I don't remember how you get back up. Not that way. There should be a way to get back up without having to do crazy shit. What? A way to get onto the map. And where? This game? Genshin? Cool. Imagine it's not been too hard. I mean, I remember in Mondstadt days, there was an easy way to do that. Not really any purpose to it though, so it's cool. Really. Interesting. Let me guess, one of you is bad. Who would've thought?
Access denied.
I used to be interested in like breaking out of the map or like finding like glitches and such. I haven't been like super interested in it lately. I apologize if I don't sound super interested by it. Because there's a lot more things I need to do right now besides looking for that stuff. So there's that. So now, oh, I do need to go up here. Actually, I should really get this. Where am I? Oh, I'm right here. Fuck it. I mean, while we're here, I can at least mark it down. There's just a hole in the wall that leads outside the map. Yeah, that thing sort of happens. Remember when we played Cyberpunk and I found a building that just didn't exist that led you under the map? It was kind of fun. Kind of fun indeed. Also, Ace, wait a second. If you're playing Genshin right now, is there a possibility I can steal, like, all of the resources from the place? Just, you know, just curious.
Perhaps whoever left
Yeah, of course.
these
Do you have me added, or do I have you
also
added?
fulfilling a contract.
From that guy. Whatever. TP's unlocked. Doesn't entirely matter. I can get there pretty easily. Something in Inazuma. Don't really need Inazuma. I just need if you at least have gotten to like hopefully Sumeru City, like that would be preferred. Otherwise it doesn't normally matter. So we made it up here. Get there real quick. Yeah, if you don't mind. So I want to grab some stuff for Tanari while I'm there. I'm here. I'm gonna grab some of the stuff right now. Well, this looks ominous. There's just a chest
On the agenda?
on a bridge. Oh, I see what I do. Oh, I really see what I need to do. Okay.
More
Yeah.
than
1, 2. Guessing there's some on the other side. There is one on this side. Where is Buddy? Wait, he doesn't fly over. Oh, there's a withering zone that stops this guy. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. That's a cool little mechanic. So you have to finish the withering zone before you can do anything else. Ow. This guy's like evil. He's super evil.
Next on the agenda.
Last one of these withering zones. Didn't mean to hit you. Okay.
Next on the agenda.
Oh, hello. Huh. Was not expecting to see you. Oh.
Get back!
Not expecting to see the wolf of all things here.
Fate is upon you.
Wow, okay.
This is long
Why is the wolf
overdue.
here?
Born of ice and
Excuse
frost.
me. You should be not that good. That 4, okay. Withering should almost be taken care of. Aye. Destroy. Nice. Withering tumor down. Chest.
Empty chest.
And that
Good for
means...
storage.
Yeah, we can trigger this dude now. A second. That was... Oh, it's just the withering. Okay. Excuse me, Mr. Fly Buddy. I need you to come over here. Your presence is needed. Perfect. Thank you. Now I can get the chest on the bridge. Why do I want this chest on the bridge? Oh, why the hell not?
What do we have here?
What do we have here? Good question. Oh, okay. Sorry, I found out an answer to the question. Hey, Tirshi. And how have you been? Long time no see. So much effort for a common chest? Alright. It's been like a hella long time, hasn't it? What's she been up to? Let's see. So another one's over there. Where's our Dendro Fun Times? Yeah. What? I haven't seen you since, or I guess been existing? Yeah, same. I've been like here, streaming, trying to keep sane. Anything I can do with this? You are like saying something. I need Dendro. I know I need Dendro. Why is that? You're like saying it's over here, and it's like I know it's over here. I need the Dendro resonance stuff. Yeah, I don't think I've talked to you since because I talked to you a little bit after Sunny. Was it Sunny's birthday? I think is what it was. Then I kind of vanished off the face of the planet for everybody, except my own streams. That's probably how it went. Okay, so I need resonance. How am I going to be able to get resonance? Oh, I understand. I understand why you're all here. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. The resonance is right up here. So it wants you to go fast. So essentially, you grab the resonance, go here, here. Yeah, I can do it from right here. Let's go. Yo, the existing life is a fun... Since Sunny's birthday, yeah. Yeah, no, the existing life is a fun time. Everyone, you know, enjoys that time. This is not marked on the map. It's fine, I'll grab this exquisite. Tanari, please don't die.
Allow me.
Gotta keep up with people, too. I wanted to message you more, I remember that. But I felt like I was, like, kind of annoying you. So I kind of just went back to my recluse self. as I usually am. I'm very, very good with annoying people, which is not a thing I should be good with, but like, I know. So I believe if I recall correctly, that was what happened. And then I just kind of get quiet at that point. Oh no, buddy! Ah, giant yaks! Also, remember, I felt really, really bad during that stream. Because I was very, very quiet.
Strange.
And that was mostly because, like, I don't do well with, like, really large groups of people. So I remember I just kind of, like, being in a call with, like, very large groups of people. So I remember I just kind of went really quiet and just got sidetracked. I remember it was a fun time. It's definitely a lot of fun. Because I also don't think I've talked to Sunny since their birthday. Nice, woodland good.
These things useful?
Something else down there, I guess. I was supposed to be doing achievement stuff and quests, and yet I've been very distracted. What is happening? It says... supposed to be looking for something. But what am I supposed to be looking for? Oh, I see him. I found it! I know what I'm doing! You destroy this one. And then we look on the other side and be like, yo, that looks pretty cool. Those hilly trolls are like, wait! We were having fun! We were playing lacrosse! Or cricket! Or something like that.
Agenda?
You very cringy in that stream?
Perhaps whoever left these behind
I wouldn't say that.
was also
I don't think you were.
fulfilling a contract.
I know everyone was having fun. Remember that much. Ow!
Lapis, I am sorry.
Well, that just happened. You just murdered Ganyu.
Allow me.
Too lately, but nowadays I have my laptop screen even more than usual. What's going on with your laptop? Got the last teleport waypoint in Sumeru? I mean, you didn't have to get all of them, but like, cool? Wait. Guess it's over here. Genshin's too much for your laptop? Oh, I play on PS5,
Feel
so...
the heartbeat of the world.
City, not every single one. Okay. As long as you got the ones in the city. Give me 1 second. Go grab this chest. This chest is very important. Oh, Tirshi, you should add me as well. In the game of... Why is this right here? In the game of the Genshins. Because I play this game too much. Way too much. Like, stupidly too much. AR-60 for so long. For so long. Yeah, yours has a lot of 4s and 2s and 3s numbers.
Empty chest. Good for storage.
Friends. I could just add. Enter UIDs. What do you say? I'll say 4, 2, 3, 2, 2, trace, twice, Y. Search. 109 achievements, eh? 109 achievements. Interesting. Also, I love the fact, oh my lord, there's totally a Dendroculus or Dendroresonance, Dendrodendron. When I get back to that, sounds good. Dendrodendron. Viewpoint. Hello, Viewpoint. So, say hello to you. Memory of Alcazara, Zara. Stop. Or my laptop will explode one day when I load this game. I wouldn't think the game is that, like, super graphically intensive. Was it intentional? What is this place? Wait, what is, where? Patasadas! Alright. And yeah. Alright, how do we do this? How are we gonna climb this? We got Razor. Feel free to join whenever. Thank you. Give me 1 second as I figure out how to climb this Razor. I'm going Fontaine or Shazar drops. That'll be the last thing to kill my computer. So here's the next question, right? Why don't you get a new computer? Excuse me. Besides the obvious that it's hell of expensive to get ones. There's a tree to climb? Who needs a tree? Who needs a tree to climb when you got Zhongli? Zhongli, I'm gonna need you to. Alright. Perfect! Listen, I have to make things 10,000 times more difficult. It's in my blood. Nice tree. That was a nice tree. That was a triple hua. Interesting. I hate this town. It's so fucked up. All my friends don't give a fuck. Tell me that's just bad luck. When will I find where I begin? Don't believe a word that oh my gosh, don't miss Tanari. Tanari. Don't believe a word they're telling to you, don't. Where the hell is the other one? Do I have eyeballs? I wonder where it is. That was a sick shot and I missed. How has Sunny been? Been around Sunny streams in a long time.
Smells like something good is inside.
Glad y'all can smell. This game just makes fun of me for not having a sense of smell. I go cry. It's like, that's just how it happens. Me, I'll just climb this up. I swear I'm good at the English language. I swear. Also, yes, I was singing A Day to Remember, in case anyone was wondering. I hate this town. It's so fucked up. And all my friends don't give a fuck. They tell me that's just bad luck. And I find where I'd be. Oh, huh. That would have been helpful. No, I'm climbing the wall.
Time to go to work.
Excuse me?
Rest and rebuild.
Who are you? Hello? Eremite Sunfrost. These agile warriors may be found in many scattered mercenary groups that hail from the desert. They will unleash the ominous spirits sealed within their okay. Gotcha.
Access denied.
Here's a question. Why are you guys up here? Why are y'all... Oh, God. They're dead. Well, that works. Oh, man. The screen blinked at me. Y'all believe it? Frickin' screen blinked at me. I don't know how to feel about this. Also, I like how I went to look for... Straight up went to look for stuff for Tanari. Completely sidetracked. The typical life of a kit playing Genshin. Supposed to be doing one thing, gets very distracted doing other things. Alright. Perfect. Now, before we go to Ace's world, I need Lemona.
Says the
Mona be wearing the pants, you know? Mona's not wearing the little like tights that like just look super uncomfortable. No, she's wearing the pants in my place. Booty shorts? Are they booty shorts? I don't even know anymore. I don't even know. For those who don't know what I'm referring to, during one of the Inazuma updates, they added censored quote-unquote versions of a few outfits. Some of them are great, some of them not so much. I like Mona's. I think I like Amber's, I think was another one. Jean's kind of made no sense. And Rosaria is a busty demon nun. Not relevant, but you know, felt like it needed to be said. There's a quest. Interesting. Meow. Hold up. So, oh, that's what I'm supposed to do. Well, okay, I'll worry about that. For now, time to grab some more things. I thought I accidentally said morphine, and I'm realizing that I'm way more tired than originally thought. I'm just a poor boy living in a... I don't know where I was going with that. I don't know where I was going with that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm tired. And I should go to sleep because I do have... It's weird because I have work in quotation marks tomorrow. Is that supposed to be Bohemian Rhapsody? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't. I am the latest colors, I sing the newest songs. I read all the lyrics so I can sing along. I'm the latest colors who stands above my throne, waiting for an invite to never go alone. I'm gonna jump off this roof right now, and then I'm gonna die. And I'm gonna be a clown. I don't know what I should go say, but thank you for letting me be this way. Be this way. Psst, psst. Hey, there's a thing right here. Hey, meester. Hey, meester. There's a thing right there. Hey, meester.
Motherfucker, there's a thing right here.
Excuse me. Hey, meester. Hey, sir. Hey, sir. Hey.
Hey, motherfucker, go grab the thing.
That's like... Got the thing? Okay, cool. Sorry, I just needed you to know that there was a thing over there. That everyone needed to know that there was a thing right there. Says the person who tried to be a heretic in Cult of the Lamb. SMH. I gotta say, I'm surprised that besides like Cheese being a heretic at one point, like Cheese was, yeah, you did. You also, oh my gosh, Ace, you weren't around when the most fucked up thing happened to your character for no reason. And yes, it happened to only your character. And I didn't have any say in it. Like, just let it be known. I had zero say in what happened. So, so, what happened? For those who don't know what we're referencing, I talk about it. I streamed the entirety of Cult of the Lamb, right when it came out, and then for like a few days after. So we beat the game. I'm still missing like 3 achievements, but I'm doing those off stream. What's up? Please tell me what happened. Yeah. So what happened was so Ace and a few others, of course, there was Twitch integration. So they like, you know, you get to have viewers be part of your cult. And it was a fun time, and a lot of people are like, you know, join the cult, and it was a fun time, and things were going great. And then we got, you know, some of my villagers, because I you know, I don't have the biggest community, just had names that I just kind of put in myself. And one of those villagers had a quest to save somebody else from, essentially just save somebody who was being like held hostage in one of the areas, right? So I think we named the person Foxy. So this person's name was Foxy Friend, because I literally couldn't think of a name, and I just named the person Foxy Friend because I was like, haha, Foxy Friend, we like Foxy Friend, yay! And it was just a funny thing. Anywho, then short time later, the dude got old, so we had to end up like sacrificing him. To which, like, you know, that's just kind of how the things work in the cult, for Cults of the Lamb. Really, if anyone gets old in the game, you really need to just like sacrifice them or ascend them. Otherwise, like, they'll just straight up die in the middle of your place, and then everyone will start vomiting and getting sick, and it's not a good look, okay? It's just not a good. However, after, like, as like it was getting old and we're about to do sacrifice, I get a quest from Foxy Friend. I remember this very clearly, so that's why I know which specific character it was. And Foxy Friend was like, hey, yo, I think that Ace is going to try to make like a revolutionary cult. You should go talk to them to see what they're up to. And I was like, that's okay. That's a weird quest. So, you know, whatever. So I go and I go and just go up and just chill and talk to Ace, and Ace just says some generic dialogue, and I go back and they're like, I think they're onto something. I don't know what's going on. So then a bit of time passes, and I'm playing the game and everything, and I get another quest from Foxy Friend. At this point, I think what also ended up happening is that you and Foxy Friend Ace became friends. So that made what ends up happening just even weirder and funnier, in my opinion. So then Foxy Friend comes up and is like, yo, I still think Ace is trying to make like a revolutionary cult or something like that. You should prison them, teach them some manners. So, you know, I don't want to lose faith, so I have to imprison you for like literally 5 seconds. Wasn't long at all. Finish the quest, release you. And they're like, that'll teach them. And then, you know, you're going away. Then like 2 more days pass. I do a crusade and just chill. And Foxy Friend comes up again. One last time is like, listen, I don't think I can take this. Like, I'm sorry, but like, I think they're trying to, I think like they've gone too far. I think they've gone too far. We can't trust them. Kill them, murder them. Like, just gotta end their life. And I was like, okay, so you went from, they might be starting a cult, to having no evidence and still being like, man, you know, maybe they might have a cult, who knows? But you should imprison them because, you know, that's what is going on, to fucking murder them. So I had to sacrifice you before you hit old age. I did revive you like shortly thereafter, but I just was like, man, you became friends with this guy, and this guy really was like, yo, fuck this man. Kill him ASAP. Like, leave no prisoners. I don't even know what you did, and I even kept asking during the stream when it was all happening. I was like, man, what did Ace do to Foxy Friend? Like, Foxy Friend was just determined to get you killed. And the thing is, like, I bring you back and you're resurrected, and he never says like anything else about you after that point. Like, they're just like, all right, they're alive. You know, you revive them with your magical sheep powers or whatever. Like, okay, cool. that's it. It's like, not gonna talk about the fact that you just really, really wanted to get somebody killed. I just found it super funny. Because you literally did nothing. However, the person who holds the record in the game for me right now of people who have died is Cube. Or people who have revolted and everything is Cube. Because Cube, like, man, the freaking saga of Cube's, like, many betrayals was just way too funny. For those who weren't there for the streams, and for those who actually weren't here earlier, we had my good friend Cube. He was part of the stream earlier when we were playing the Across the Obelisk, which was just a ton of fun today. So like, once the VOD is up, I highly recommend watching it. It was super good. And we recruited Cube, and Cube, with no hesitation, literally zero hesitation, revolted and decided to become a heretic. So I had to imprison Cube and re-educate their mind to make things work. Not like 2 days after being officially re-educated, they became a heretic again. Like, just pretty quickly. Like, just no hesitation, just they're a heretic again. So I had to re-educate them a second time. And then there's a part in the game, not to get like too spoilery, but there's a part in the game where you do end up having to fight followers of yours. You really don't want to, but like, kind of get forced to. And you only have to fight 3 of them, so it's not bad. It's not bad. But the first one to... Oh shit. The first one to immediately revolt or not revolt, but essentially try to kill me as part of the game was Cube. But I also went over this earlier, like some fun stats about the game too. Cheese was the one who lived the longest, but that also made sense because I gave Cheese a necklace that just extended his life by I don't remember how. I think it was supposed to be double, but like it definitely was not double. That makes sense. So, me. Essentially, it was supposed to be double, and it turned out to be like quadruple, I think is what ended up happening, which was just amusing because it was like, Cheese is just not ever gonna turn old. And then the moment that Cheese ended up turning old and getting sacrificed after long last, not even 2 seconds later, I just revived him. So, which that was the thing, is like, try to make sure that the people who, like, I had a rule during the stream, and if you're interested in streaming the game, like, I highly recommend playing it. It's really, really fun. But if you're going to stream the game, I recommend that if you are going through followers and do have access to the revival or the reanimation in the game, I recommend just making sure you revive the people who are like there at the stream, like during the time. Just because weirdly enough, we had like a little bit of a queue happening, so like I had to, when some of the Twitch viewers started dying, I had to make sure it's like, okay, listen, I have to, you're in the stream right now, you're gonna be back alive. If you're not, sorry, you're gonna have to stay dead until later. I think Ace, you lived to the end because I needed to animate somebody, and you were part of the people who were left. So I believe you did live to the end. That was like, I will say, and I know this might seem kind of insane, but I do think Cult of the Lamb is possibly one of my favorite games of 2022. I And we were joking about it when we were playing it, that I was like, oh, it's our game of the year, yo. Game of the fucking year. But thinking on it, it might actually be. I'm not 100% sure if I would put it as game of the year for me, but it definitely is like, it is up there. Because it was really, really good. Out of all the games I've played this year, like, that one's definitely there. Yeah. All right, almost done with these frickin' mushrooms. I get up there. Actually, no, these are the wallflowers. All right, I am good. Thank you for letting me invade your world. I appreciate it. Yo, appreciate it. Thank you. Gosh, I don't know. What is my game of the year for 2022 so far? I know a lot of people are saying like Elden Ring was their favorite. I'm not like, I haven't played Elden Ring, but I'm also just not like, even if I did play it, I don't think it would have been. I like the Dark Souls sort of games, but they're not my super cup of tea. Need only a Sumeru, could you truly feel nature there in Fontaine? By contrast, is practically toxic fumes. What is it? Can I help you? Just a bit curious. You live in this tent? Yes, I've been living here for a while now. Oh, I get it. It's weird to see someone from Fontaine living in a tent out in the Sumeru wilds, eh? As for why, I shall explain, but first, what are your names? Paimon's name is Paimon, and I'm Volca. So Volca and Paimon, noted. I'm Stanton. As you can see, I'm from Fontaine, and I'm here in Sumeru for the forest. Of course, I love forests. If you live here in the city for too long, your body grows weak from the lack of exercise, and your mind grows complacent. Only in the vast expanse of the outdoors can you regain any sense of harmony. Forests are the best place to get reconnected to nature. That's why I came to Sumeru. After all, the forests here are probably the best in Tibet. Paimon kind of understands, but also not really. But with all the kinds of monsters present in them, the forest of Sumeru could be pretty dangerous. That's the point. Huh? I wouldn't feel the thrill if there was no danger at all. Worry not, I'm actually a famous hunter in Fontaine. So it's hunting in the forest that you're actually in love with. You're just a poacher from Fontaine, aren't you? Poaching disrupts the ecosystem. No, you've got it wrong. I'm no poacher. Poaching is a serious crime. If you get caught poaching in Fontaine, your life is over. I'd never dare do that. We Fontaine hunters deal mostly with fierce animals. Deal with fierce animals. Think about it. Fierce animals coming too close to human settlements do harm to both sides. They have to keep away from human dwellings. So that's what you do. Yes, this way, those who live nearby will no longer be disturbed by ferocious animals, and conversely, human activities will also cease to trouble the animals. To be honest, I had heard that there were some fierce animals in the vicinity, and I was hired to drive them away. I mean, as a hunter, how could I sit by, right? Of course, I do have an interest in such creatures myself. That overgrown gator is pretty impressive, for instance. Known as the kids as the Gator Raja, it sounds like it came straight out of an urban legend. Overgrown crocodile? Could that be the one we met before, Volca? Drove the legendary Gator Raja away? It said that Gator Raja is akin to an emerging giant sandbar as it rises from rushing river currents. It is even capable of cutting the river's flow off. Is that true? Legends are often exaggerated. Is that so? I find that somewhat disappointing somehow. Ordinary crocodiles are already tough to handle, so dealing with the devious Gator Raja must have been a truly perilous endeavor. I thought I felt the vibe of seasoned hunters off you guys. Guess I wasn't mistaken. Of course not. We've been through a lot of adventures together. Other than the Gator Raja, there are two even beasts out there. One is the Rishbolin Raja that steals children, and the other is the huge Sumpter beast that blocks the passage to Liwa. The Rishbolin Raja seems to be in the jungle west of here. It is said that the Sumpter Beast Lord is an incomparably large Sumpter beast. Several frightened witnesses have claimed that it haunts the east, assaulting unfortunate passerby. That's not pretty dangerous. Yes, be careful when you see them, but if you handle the Gator Raja, perhaps many my concerns are unnecessary. If you happen to run into them, please don't drive them away. That should keep the people here safe. Sure, if you do come across them, I'd appreciate it. Please take heed to the safety of the people, the ferocious animals, and of course yourselves. Got it. Why is it surprising that I read the dialogue? I've read, like, the only dialogue I don't read is like kind of just throwaway NPCs or the quests that appear like every once in a while. Other than that, I had listened through and read every single bit of dialogue in this game.
Happy to oblige.
People like not actually read the dialogue in this game?
How heartless.
Is that like a thing? It's honestly surprising to me because the dialogue in this game is really good. Like, I listen to everything. You don't read the dialogue? Yeah, I won't read the dialogue if it's like a throwaway character, like I said. Like, there was the quest that we did earlier, or like the little side quest thing. Like, I don't really care about that. But otherwise, like, read it all. So this gets across the gap. And now we are we're back in Sumeru City.
Next on the agenda, we're way behind schedule.
Paradisas, which I believe we're probably going to need for Nilu. Voice lines I don't skip. I've seen some people actually skip through all of the voice lines in this game. It makes me sad, but, you know. Hello. Sorry. You've been disintegrated. Congratulations. Alright. This is Rockham Cave. Have I already been here? I have not. I can't see the creatures yet.
We're way behind schedule.
Shiz biscuits. Yeah, I haven't actually went to see the creatures yet, so. Also, anyone need 19 million Mora? Just curious. Worship statue. Brawl. Sweet. Got it. What Rukadavada. Or Kusanali. One of the two. Alright. You give me a key. Look at me, I got a key. Yippee yippee, I got a key. Where? Oh, there's the key. No. Wait a second. No, it's not. Haha, I found it. There's one of the shrines. We'll worry about. Oh man, 30 seconds to open a chest. Why? I didn't want to do this yet. I got the chest.
There's
Guess
nothing
what?
wrong with reaping a
I can't
reward
go
every
back.
now and then.
Now I have to go all the way back over here. What the hell? So much random stuff. By the way, if anyone else also plays Genshin and I can go into their world and steal all of their stuff, let me know, because I would like to level up my Tighnari, and oh my lord, Dendroculus, you missed by a freaking country mile.
We're way behind schedule.
This is the dumbest chest of all time.
Perhaps whoever left these behind was also fulfilling a contract.
Good ol' Ganju and the contracts. Oh, fire. Oh no, I don't have Kokomi right now.
Born of ice and frost.
That's unfortunate. Love how you just can't actually kill. Alright, let's get rid of Tighnari for a little bit so we can switch back to... Yeah. Actually, we'll use Klee. Klee, how you like Sumeru? Klee gets to blow up everything. Klee gets to blow up everything. Oh my god, what is that? I'm gonna destroy all the world with my bombs of please. Dodoko, I don't know what I'm saying, it is just a video game. Wait. Is that a... What are you? Oh my lord. What the heck are you? Ruined Drake Earthguard, a ruined machine that can absorb energy and hurl it back as an attack. The Ruined Drake Earthguard can periodically release a dangerous torrent of energy, increase its own elemental resistance against the previous main type of elemental damage it suffered. While it's preparing to release this energy torrent, or when it's preparing for a special sprint attack, the core in its head will be exposed. Take this opportunity to attack the core and you may be able to immobilize this creature and do its boost. Okay. Sounds good.
Born of ice and frost.
Excuse me. Oh, the music of this game is so good. Hi. You gonna fight me? Okay. That
Beautiful
was
treasures are a cause for great
oddly
happiness.
easy. All I wanted to do was open this thing. Oh, a chaos module? Fun. Cool. Alright, so... done a lot of exploring so far today. And this thing always tries to kill me. Every time. We've been streaming for 10 hours, and I still don't feel tired. I also don't want to go... I don't want to go into... Here's the thing. I do like going into work, don't get me wrong. The reason of me going into work tomorrow, though, is really dumb. Like, really, really dumb.
Rain outlines your fate. Wait.
Like, I don't understand why I'm needed, but I guess I am, and it's just... I don't understand. So for reference's sake, I did talk about like me getting the new position and all that sort of stuff, and it was a fun time, and I'm really good at it, so on and so forth. And according to my schedule tomorrow, I'm not going into work to like, or I guess today's Monday now. I'm not going into work to like do like the new part of my job or do like bar backing again. I'm apparently going in to for like a training shift, and it's not like, oh, I'm learning how to train people. It's like, where am I right now? Oh, right over there. What in the fuck am I looking at? Sorry. Oh my lord, I messed up. Let's go this way. Yeah, for some reason they're just like, yeah, we're gonna be doing this full like training thing for 4 hours. So I get to sit there and like learn for 4 hours. I don't know why. I like, it just seems out of place. So I guess I get to go in and been live for 10 hours. Yeah, it's been 10 hours and 20 minutes. I had a nap before I streamed. It's fine. But yeah, I have to go into work at like 4 tomorrow and do this training thing. And I just don't. I really just don't like.
Another test subject.
I just don't know why. Like, it's one thing if I'm gonna be there to do like actual work, right? Like, it's one thing if I'm gonna be there to actually bar back or like do actual work, but like learning something that I probably already know, just why does it have to be a 4-hour training? Can it be like a 30-minute sort of thing? From what I've been told, it might just be there for like an hour, but like I don't sure. So 'Cause I might actually wrap up the stream here soon, just because, you know, we've been streaming. We have been streaming for 10.5 hours. There are some other things I want to get done too. Before I go to sleep tonight. We are going to be streaming twice tomorrow, because we're going to be streaming once before I go to this training thing, and then once after. So. And then I might work on Tuesday. I'm really hoping somebody picks up my shift for Tuesday. Mostly just because, like, I know what's gonna happen on Tuesday. I'm not super thrilled by it. So I'm kind of trying to avoid what's going to happen on Tuesday, if I'm being completely honest. And it's nothing bad, though. It's just more the fact that... Oh, I'm going to say this right now, but I'll also repeat this on Monday. And I'll also repeat this on Tuesday, too. There's not going to be a stream happening on Wednesday until very, very late at night. Just letting y'all know. Because I get to go on a work, like, meeting excursion in the morning, and then immediately afterwards I get to head into work and do a different position. Do my different position for the night. Which is hella funny, if I'm being honest. Because I literally get to go in, I'll be like, oh yeah, cool, I get to... You know, see all this cool stuff, and like I get, I think we're getting like food paid for us and everything, and having this meeting. And it's like, it's gonna be great. And then meanwhile, that's supposed to take 5 hours or something like that.
Solidify.
Come into being.
Rain cutter. Rain outlines your.
So yeah, it's supposed to take 5 hours, and then I get an hour break, and then I go in to work an 8-hour shift. So
Stabilize.
that's fine.
I will have order. Burst forth.
Dude, Hu Tao is just strong. Hu Tao is just strong. Alright, I need to do some math here. Let me... Alright, so Tanari can actually up.
Huh?
Shoot, Collet can also level up too. Cool. Alright, I need to do some math. So I need 105 those. Also 105 the... Oh shoot, I'm gonna need crystalline cyst dust. Let me go get the crystalline cyst dust right now. I should have enough of this. Oh. That's fine. Let me see. Dormant fungal nucleus. It's not what I'm looking for. Crystallized cyst. So I need 24 of them. Sucrose makes more. I don't think I have enough. 12, 20. I need 36.
Huh?
I need 36 of them. So before we end off the stream, I need to go hunting. Oh, yeah. Emma Battles stuff. Forgot, I haven't done the actual, like, thing for those. Whatever. Oh, wait, I still need that. I need to kill these things. Yeah, silly churl, Billy churl. Alright, I need to go kill these guys so that way I can get their loot so I can level up, oh my lord. It froze me. Jerkhead.
This isn't good.
Yeah, I just need to collect these and then I'll be... Once I get the materials, I'll be all set. I don't know what all that, like, fungal nucleus stuff, though, is. So, what are we gonna do tomorrow? What should I stream tomorrow morning? I'd have to stream something, I would say, let's 4 hours, starting at 11. A few games I still need to finish. I'm not gonna lie, I was having so much fun with
Rain outlines your
Cross the Obelisk. Like, that was so much fun. I really hope y'all who were there for the stream really enjoyed it. Because, like, that was so much fun.
Solidify. Come into being.
Cooking stream, I'm not looking to burn down a house today. That sounded very aggressive. What I mean to say is, I'm a very bad cook, for those who don't understand that. I'm a very, very, very bad cook. It's all you really need to know. So, we're,
Live.
rain outlines your
and how are you gonna learn? Either somebody else is gonna be around to teach me, or I'm just never going to learn and eat fast food for probably most of my life.
What a cute treasure coffin.
'Cause that's what I already do. Oh no, just looking it up. Yeah. Me.
You shouldn't see me like this.
Pretty sure I touched the land. I guess Zhongli was like, nah, I think I'm gonna die.
Stabilize.
I'm thinking Fire Emblem, like, because I really want to go back and play more Fire Emblem 3 Hopes. Just sucks that there's, like, a lot of games that are starting to be played right now on the stream that I wasn't really expecting to play, and, like, it's starting to happen. I'm just thinking. Yeah, we'll probably do 3 Hopes tomorrow. I've been really, like, kind of delaying finishing the Blue Lions route. It's not that I don't want to. It's just the fact that I keep getting sidetracked by other games and such.
Solidify.
So what I think we're gonna do is that tomorrow, so we will do. I want to go for it. Just see. Yeah, I know that fast food's bad for me. I just. Yeah, but once again, that also means that I need to buy ingredients. And I also just don't have the money right now, so. I guess I do have money since I do have some money because it's money saved aside for buying food, which is fast food. So, yeah. I'm not the healthiest person. We've been through this. Regardless.
This is order.
Wow.
Come into
It's
being.
got destroyed.
Rain outlines your
Higher, higher, pants on fire.
What do we play? Because I know Three Hopes would be is like a definite. Do we just play more Genshin or do we play? We could play Dead by Daylight, but if we were to play Dead by Daylight, it probably would be Killer. Which I mean, based on how last night's stream went with me playing Killer, you know, it wasn't good. Let's just be real. Come on.
Gather.
Come into being. Ha, ha. Ha, ha.
Oh, I already fucked up cooking steak before in the past. I'll probably figure it out one day. That's in the future. Don't worry about it.
What a bummer.
I'm not interested in doing like IRL streams or anything. Just want to keep playing games. That's really it. Honestly, I think we do Fire Emblem and then also DBD tomorrow. I think that's the play.
Stabilize.
No, my sword.
Jitsu.
Down they go. Doing a lot of good grinding. So.
Violet grass is a plant that enjoys a moist environment and is best picked after it rains. If you should choose to pick any, be sure to store them appropriately.
Thank you, Zhongli. Yeah, so morning time tomorrow, we'll do some we'll do Three Hopes. Then at night we'll do DBD.
Gather.
That was easy. And then this is just one of the side things. Don't expect to be attacked. Do you have any guard with you? Yeah, so this is just one of these like random side things. Get kicked. Yeah, quick catch on. And they're Sumpter Beasts, so that's what they're called. Okay. Turn to my goods. Even beasts.
Stabilize.
Why are there so many?
Come into being. Yeah.
Rain outlines your
So many of these things. They're all flying in the air.
Solidify. I will have order.
This.
Burst forth.
And then Tuesday, if I do end up getting the day off, we'll do a pretty long stream. Where am I? Oh, this is an actual quest. Sorry, I just pulled this up. This is an actual quest. I did not mean to skip through all this sort of stuff. Because I thought it was just one of like the random things where like it just kind of happens, you know?
One man's stone is another man's gem.
My apologies. To the Sumpter Beast. Calm them, Sumpter Beast. Oh, the Sumpter Beast is huge! I must hurt so bad to get kicked by it. Feed it with some food Mr. Albert gave us. Nice and slow. The Sumpter Beast gulps on the food. It seems to be in a better mood now. It seems to be in a good mood. Let's bring it back. Go back to Elbar with the Sumpter Beast. Ooh, I thought I'd lost it. Thank you, Traveler. I can't express my gratitude enough. I must check its condition now. I hope it wasn't hurt. Traveler, please help me find the other Sumpter Beast. Yeah, my apologies for not reading this. I'm very surprised that this is actually... like...
Gather.
Actually surprised that this is one of the,
Feel this ancient power.
like an actual quest, because it very much looked like it was just a random one. That's fine. Ugh.
No, my sword.
Grab these spores. Grab these spores. Go get the lost Sumpter Beast, because it's right over here. Come on, big dude.
Come into being.
Time to go.
There you go. Alright, let's go soothe this Sumpter Beast. This one looks a bit irritated. Whoa, look at its hooves, so sturdy. People could get stunned by a mere kick. Come on, you can feed it. There you go, hurry. Please enjoy your food. No offense to your hooves. Seems less restive now. Seems less angry now. Let's bring it back. Careful, don't get kicked. Go back to Elbar with the Sumpter Beast. Got my 2 Sumpter Beasts back. Thank you so much, Traveler. I'll return to the city as soon as I get the goods in order. I'll make sure to hire some escorts next time. About the goods. Great, I can't thank you enough, Traveler. Could have gone broke if I lost the goods and these 2 Sumpter Beasts. Don't mention that. Oh yes, your payment. Please wait a second. Please take these. I can tell from your looks that you've been venturing around. I happen to be in the business of those gears. You can use all these. Ooh, the Sumpter Beasts have been recovered and the goods are mostly intact. It should be off. Thanks again, Traveler. Didn't realize that that was an actual quest, but, you know, cool. Got it done. Now to go get some more materials for Tanari. It's good that, like, at least we have everything for Collet, except for the... I do need stuff for Collet, but I just need to go to other people's worlds just to grab
No,
it.
my sword.
And after that, should be easy. Oh, fuck, I grabbed it. Let's not. No, I don't want that. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Over here we go. Over here we go. We also have done just so much exploring today. Like, I feel pretty. And Polo got the official. Yo, when I was doing my pulls, I showed this off on stream because it was just way too funny. I got 3 officials on my first pull, my first 10 pull for this game. Oh, interesting. Something is not this thing's here. Okay. Weird.
Gather.
Come into being.
Oh, you summoned some people. No, hold up.
Ray
Sincho.
outlines your fate.
Go.
Solidify.
And then I also got Tanari and Collet from the same thing. I still need to do the event for Collet.
Isn't good.
We'll be doing the event for Collet relatively soon. I'm thinking that if on Tuesday, if I don't end up working in the, if I don't end up working in the morning on Tuesday, I will probably stream Genshin. If I do end up working in the morning, though, here's the thing. If I do end up working in the morning, it is very, very likely that I'm going to get sent home early. So I think we're just going to be streaming Genshin in the morning, and then we'll probably stream something else. It also depends, because now that Doge is back from his vacation, Yeah, now that Doge is back from his vacation, like, there's a lot of games that we're gonna be playing. He still wants to finish. We need to still finish the Somnium Files for him to at least experience Nirvana Initiative.
Rise! Gather!
Live!
Transgression!
Nice.
This is Her Majesty. The body belongs to ice and snow.
Oh, it's right. Let's just go grab this. What the hell is this? Where am I right now? Oh, is this one I found? Yeah, it's that one. I was like, what the fuck did I just find? Yeah, Tenari is pretty good. Oh, Sumeru, we did get some reputation finally. I do need to do commissions here eventually, but that's fine. And a bunch more. Complete one carving Engraven Innocence. Obtain at least 2,000 creative notes and 2,000 whimsical traps. Interesting. Alright. Ooh. Elgato, what you doing? Starting to lag a little bit. No, I'm ending off the stream here soon, but like can't do that, Elgato. How's my reputation? Even beasts stumble. Frickin' gourmet supremos. Let's know that they're back though. Alright, so with all that out of the way, Glay and Tenari are still... So, I need to figure this out. Oh, 28 out of 2012, or 28 out of 12? So if we're at 28 out of 12, that means that... Or sorry, 28 out of... or 36, I think is what it actually translates to. See if we can make 36. So we're at 32. 33. Okay. Oh, wait a second. No. Pineapple. Who's my... New recipe rewards. Thank you for your love for Tevat specialty cuisine. Meat lovers mushroom pizza, sunset berry tea, milky mushroom crisp tower. Cool. Why do we just get those? That's weird. Shop. I want to see. Oh. So let me craft. Don't know how much this is gonna get us, but 15 luminescent pollen. Oh, let's go. Let's go. We got 37. Okay. So we have enough for Tenari to get to 90. I do need more Nilipala Lotus. So I need to grab those from People's Worlds. But I also need to fight. So what? Kole also needs it too. So 40 plus 24 is 64. So I need 64 of the majestic hooked beaks. Damn. 64 of these majestic hooked beaks. And then after that, I should be able to transmute everything, right? Because these can now just turn into these. But I think I can also, because like 22, 49, 12, 28, 7, 79, 5, 5. Wow, Animo, really? I really don't have that much Animo stuff. Cryo's at in the 60s. Like, I can just probably just turn this into something. Yeah. How much do I have of these? I don't have too much there, but like 202 cryo shards. 229, 239. Yeah, I can always just turn them in and then just change them to something else. So, not bad. Alright, so I think this is where we're going to end things off. So, we did quite a bit up here today. According to the map, if I just pull this up, there's still a lot of quests up there, but I don't know how to unlock them, and I think they revolve around the Aranara. So, there's still quite a lot to do. What is this? Yeah, there's still a lot that we got to do. A lot. And also, I'm going to be trying to do my best to grab everything from like the chasm as well. Did I already mark everything off with the chasm? Nope. But like, I gotta go back down there anyway for other things. And same with Economia. Lots of stuff to do. So little time. I just don't understand this stuff. Oh. There's a lot of like interesting stuff. I'm just looking at the map, getting an idea of like all this sort of stuff. So much stuff to do, so much stuff to see. But we will see all this stuff as time goes on. So, yeah, with that being said, tomorrow I want to double check my phone because I don't know if I got an email about it. I could have gotten something denied. Like, it's possible. Usually happens. Just see. That is, but that can go to junk. Oh, you know what? I think the email I'm looking for is in the junk thing. Let me go check. Hold up. Yeah, it does not look like it looks like I'm probably going to be working on Tuesday. Yeah, it is possible. But tomorrow, ultimately, before I go to this weird training thing, we'll be streaming Fire Emblem 3 Hopes. And then afterwards, we're going to do some Dead by Daylight, or depending on if people are free, whatever game. So I will let y'all know. Still going to stream? Not right now. I'm going to go to sleep. I'm tired. But with that, let me see something. It has been a long night. Ramen, you're streaming right now. Let's go raid Le Ramen. Ramen, you're gonna raid yourself, potentially. But, yeah, with that being said, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Have a wonderful day, night, morning, afternoon, and or evening, of course. My name's Katathi. I'll see y'all next time for some more Friday Gaming. You're gonna you're going to raid me? Fuck. Hold on, now I gotta find somebody else to raid. Hold up. Ramen. You were gonna raid me, or are you still gonna raid? Hold on. Or are you ending off your stream? So now we gotta figure this out. I don't know. Ramen, I'm raiding you. See you later. Peace.